Okay. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of real expression of emotion, which is good. Um, yeah, I'm really just trying to examine it now to see. I really like that sigh there. I think this can be broken up a little bit. Um, we can take a look at that. Maybe that one too. Yeah, I mean, I think you're at a point where maybe you want to break up your poses. I'll do an example. Oops. So, I mean, this is partly the way we did this. One thing is in your breakdowns. If we look at if you can add a little kind of arc to the breakdown, so like here, let me turn everything off and turn curves on. Okay. If you kind of bend it down in the middle there a little bit, I've got auto keyframe on, so it's subtle, but there's like slight differences. And then because of the way we work pose to pose, which is the right way to do it, everything lands at the same time. But something like this, it's nice if not everything lands at the same time. So for example, I might take the head and move it back a frame or two. So I selected that. So now his head hits, and then the body follows a little bit. And that's what I mean by breaking things up. And so like maybe the shoulder does the opposite. Maybe the shoulder comes later. So maybe I'll put that a couple frames later. And it just starts to break things up a little bit, so not everything lands exactly on a frame. But I think this is going great. I think one thing is missing. Do you have... Um, I think there's not much going on with the mouth. I guess it sort of opens and closes, but you might try... Yeah, it opens there. Maybe a little bit more with the mouth. Is that the mouth? Oh, and you've got those going. What does the frown look like? Um, oh, the right frown's not working. The left one is. But I think, anyway, you could do some frown stuff, and you might want to go in and fix your... I wonder if is it just... especially if he's showing some emotion, maybe a little frown could... help a little bit. So I think maybe a little bit more in the mouth. I think this is really good, though. I think look to break up your poses, look to add more detail. You have some blinks in there, maybe another blink or two, but actually I think this is really great work. Good camera. Yeah, there's just some real emotion in there.